and live in color. Hello, and we are welcome to the Y&R Mini Spotlight here and recap on JLJ Media. I am the JLJ of JLJ Media. And they turn myself off. I was talking. Welcome to the show. It is Sunday, Soap Sunday. We are here to begin the day of your soap. Welcome to the Y&R Mini Spotlight. That's what I'm working to. Exactly. I'm everywhere you want to be, like American Express in the night. We're here. Folks, I'm not alone, of course. I have my ladies, my lovely ladies, Tami and Amanda Russ. Hello, ladies.
Good morning.
We are here.
Early.
There's Tony Moore. Where am I?
Tony.
Watch Dishin Days at 3 p.m. on their channel, Dishin Days. Follow them at Dishin Days on Dishin Days Show on Facebook, Dishin Days on Instagram, and at Dishin_Dishin Days on Twitter. That at is not with Young and the Restless. So there we go. They're there. So hello, Tony Moore. You don't watch Young and the Restless, but he worked on it. He did some stuff on it. So he's there. But everybody, come on in, everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe button. This is the beginning of the soap block. So here we have this show, and then right after this, Forever and a Day with Darrell Anthony and Matthew Preston. They have Quinn Van Antwerp on, who is on 2 series on JLJ Media. He's on Claws, the series, and he's on Forever and a Day. So I'll be talking about both of those. We're very excited. Oh yeah, Oscars. I have my little Wolfgang Puck Oscar.
I'm so out of the loop. I totally forgot it was Oscar Sunday.
Oscar from last year. I have one. That's later today. But also at noon, we're talking about Carter's abs on The Bold and the Beautiful. We'll see what Amanda thought.
I can't count that high.
Yeah, I can't either.
His pack. I can't count that high.
I thought of Amanda the whole season. We'll talk about that, and it's a Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight and recap at noon. They go to Dishin Days at 3, and then come back at 4 p.m. It's me, Frank Moran, Lucretia Lyon, and our guest, Susan Eisenberg of SoapCon Live. We're going to be talking about what's coming up on SoapCon Live, General Hospital style. Plus, we're going to recap the craziness that happened that week too. Sean came back, so we're very excited. So we're going to talk about that. And that's your Sunday soap block for JLJ Media.
Thanks for joining us. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye, everybody. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Yes, JLJ Medias are sold. That's right, at JLJ Media on YouTube. JLJ Media's Y&R Universe on Facebook, and the Young and Restless Mini Spotlights on Instagram. So go. We have 300 people following. Like, we get more people following us on there. So let's do that. And I want to thank everyone. Taraya Video. The Taraya Video is my #1 video of all time on my network. It's at 32,000. 32,000 and
wow. Good job, guys.
Yes. I know you guys. You Taraya. And my #4 video of all time at 6,500 and counting is the Sharon Case and Melanie Thomas Scott interview. That was a great interview too. We love them. So yes.
The ladies.
I liked that one.
Yeah, it was a good one. That was a good one. We had a good time. So that was a lot of fun. So catch those on JLJ Media and all the other goodness. If you're looking for old episodes of the Y&R Restless Rapists like that from AfterBuzz TV, they are gone now, apparently. AfterBuzz TV got rid of a bunch of videos, I found out yesterday. So I'm going to upload some old episodes on my channel so you can kind of see some of the guests we had and things that are going on there. So same with Bold and General Hospital. They're all gone, apparently. I don't know what happened, but we're going to rectify that so you can see some of the older episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to do that. That's all the church announcements, as Tony would say. Hi, everybody coming in chat room. We're glad you're here. I'm going to start off. With Victor withheld 911 to get what he wanted. I couldn't stop laughing. What do you guys think?
I crack up every time he says Billy Boy. Billy Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are, Billy Boy? Don't be so sure, Billy Boy.
And he was like, I'll kick your ass. He said ass. On daytime TVs, I'll kick your Billy Boy, I'll kick your ass. I was like, what? Okay, okay, Victor Newman. Well, I'll kick your ass.
It's kind of been a hot minute since Victor's been Victor.
Yes.
Right? He's been a little insidious. Is that even a word? What's that insidious mean?
You mean there's a word.
Insidious.
Insidious.
He's been a little insidious. but he hasn't been like Victor Newman for a while. So I was cracking up. Sign the papers, Ashland. Sign the papers, dude.
He almost did. Then he went back and when Nikki came in, he was like, I was like, okay, now you're acting. Now you're acting because Nikki came in. And
like, Elizabeth, this is the big one. Elizabeth, I'm coming home. This is the big one.
I was like, dang. I couldn't stop laughing. He's withholding 911. He's like, just sign a paper. He's all, you can do it. I couldn't stop laughing. You can do it.
It was hilarious.
Just stand there. Victor just stand there like, you can do it.
But Nikki going, what are you doing? Is he okay? No, he's not okay. Look at him. He's like sweating, clutching his chest. He's not okay.
Her reaction was hilarious. It was. It's the reaction you should have when you walk in somebody having a heart attack. Like, hello. Nikki's like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, he's fine. He'll be fine.
We're good.
He's like, I'm not doing anything. We're good. Like, what?
It was awesome.
It was awesome. But he signed the papers. He signed them, which effectively undercut Victoria. Woo! I mean, that's when we talk about that confrontation at the end, when Victoria showed up and was like, okay, what the hell, basically. And he didn't care. He was like, first he was like, you're not gonna talk to me that way. I mean, I'm paraphrasing how.
Oh yeah.
Fingers.
You don't come to my house and talk to me in that tone.
Exactly. He was very Victor. I was like, ooh. I'm like, I'll mess with Victor Newman. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
He's like, you better watch your tone, young lady. He was like telling her all about herself. Mm-hmm. Then when Billy walked in, he was like, wait, what are you doing here? He was like, excuse you.
Well, I thought the same thing. Like, don't you have a date with Hot Lily? What are you doing there?
Right. Now I'm starting to see why you guys aren't the huge fans of Billy being with Lily. I'm starting to see it now.
Okay.
I think they don't, even though she did go to jail. It's not that, okay? Just pretend like that didn't happen. Then she seems very like sweet and like calm and like the opposite of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved the whole dinner thing where she's talking to Lola about the menu and how messy it is and how it goes just like Billy and how this is just like Billy. Like Billy is like a smorgasbord of different things. He's a bit of Jill. He's a bit of Jack, Uncle Jack. He's Brother Jack. He's a bit of different kinds of people, all just kind of mixed together. And he's unpredictable. He's one of those guys who could be a villain, could be a good guy, somewhere in between.
I just don't understand his blind spot for Victoria. When Lily was saying, you got her flowers. Oh, she's not going to take that the wrong way. Well, no, I don't think she is. I think she's completely aware. She said, I love you. Oh, well, you say things in the heat of the moment. I'm like, oh my God.
No, no. I'm out.
Yeah, right? I would be livid if I were her.
Enjoy those flowers.
Uh-huh.
Worth it.
But on Billy's end, you don't think it's residual from I was with this chick, we have kids together? No?
Kids are like a completely separate thing. Like you're either over somebody or you're not.
But it's a soap opera.
All right.
It never happens that way. Did you watch Days this week? It never happens that way. Right.
If he got the flowers and was like, these are from the kids, that's fine. But no, flowers from you? I don't think so, buddy.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, it's the writers are, it's the same with Adam and Sharon. They're really trying to get us to feel like those two are just magnets.
They're toxic.
Right.
They're toxic.
Right. But I have to say, Lily, I was like, are you one of the backup singers of the Supremes or something? She had that glittery disco ball dress. I was like, well, I'm like, what kind of, where do you wear that to? To a date? It was very, very disco-y, very glittery. I was like, okay, girl.
Oh, she was feeling herself.
She was. She had the hair out.
She was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna sparkle today."
She was. I'm like, girl. But see, you guys, I'm time stamping this. This is because I said it last summer on the show when she was talking about the deal with Lola with the food, and Devon shows up. They have a drink. I said this before. I'm saying it again. She mentioned the baby, and he has that look on his face. Said that look, and then she's like, "But you're okay. So you'll be in its life and everything. Yeah, it'll be a unique situation. Unique relationship. I think he has gonna have a problem. Not Mariah. It's gonna be him. I said before. I'm time.
Oh, I see.
He's gonna have a problem because he's like, well, no, I'm very happy for them, and Lily was saying, I'll be an aunt, but well, not really. But you know what I mean. And the homegirl said, the Abbott Newman Chancellor baby. They keep saying that. So it's just kind of like, and he's part Chancellor also in a sense, through Catherine. So it's this whole kind of like, I feel like they're insinuating it's a problem that I don't know if you guys out there are seeing it, but I see it. I'm seeing that every time he mentions the babies, it's like, I'm like, what's that about? Why are you looking off to this? Why are you looking off to the stars? Like, you have a problem.
I think that
James. Good. Sorry. I was gonna say if James was there, James would be like, what are you looking at over there?
What are you looking at? Over here, Devon. Over here, Devon. Wow. So I'm like, I'm time stamping it. So I think this will be a problem with Devon, not the others. Really timestamp. What I mean is there's something because they were talking about it, and it wasn't like he was like playing it off like, yeah, I'm happy for them, and I'm so glad it's working, but with Lily's saying, I'm gonna be an aunt. Well, I was like, they're setting it up.
And maybe they're setting up Abby and Devon.
That's
which I would be okay with.
Right? After the phone call from Chance, and she's all heartbroken and happy at the same time with everything going on with the baby. I don't know. Maybe they're angling Devon and Abby.
I'm in. Why not? But they say, Devon, we're going to try. Me and Amanda are going to try again.
You know what? If you got to try that many times, that's enough.
Like with Elena. Devon has to try too many times with all the women in his life.
Right?
Yeah.
It's too much.
He doesn't have to try with Abby.
No, he doesn't.
That's a good
He doesn't have to try with Abby. There's just natural. So,
Because again, we don't know where Chance is. We don't know if and when he's returning. This is weird.
Right.
And Abby was getting on my nerves a little bit, but I'm glad they acknowledged it. They acknowledged it. She acknowledged on the show that she was being the way Mariah was handling her. Oh, you're just being a helicopter mom. That's all you're trying to do, right? You're getting ready for that. That was cute, but she was just like and she even said, I know that being pregnant is to stop your life. It's like, yeah, girl, people are pregnant all the time and still do stuff. Come on, women are way stronger than men. Trust me. If men were pregnant, the world would stop. But women do all kind of stuff. And my friend pulled out her baby and kept it moving. So I know she was like, oh, I'm pregnant. She was, I'm getting birth. It was crowning. She pulled her baby out and kept it moving. I'm telling you, that's what women can do.
Wow.
Women can do that. Women can do
that's
that.
That's friggin' frontier woman.
It is. Right? She couldn't get to the hospital in time. So, but women have strength. Men don't. So I'm like, yeah, she's going on a trip. Hello, leave her alone. It's nice seeing Tracy, though. I love seeing Tracy.
But when Tess, go ahead.
No,
is that Nina, right? Nina? Her name's Nina.
No, in real life, it's Beth Maitland who plays Tracy.
Oh, Tracy, I'm getting Nina's the one that's Chance.
Oh, the mother. She's the mother. Yeah, she's the mother of Chance.
She said, didn't she say something recently like towards that of like, well, I hope that they don't have some kind of feelings about the baby.
Yes,
like,
she said it.
I was like, there's your clue.
Exactly. I'm saying it's not gonna go. It's a soap opera. It's not gonna go smoothly. It's just not gonna go smoothly. It'd be great if they did a whole story of like it takes a village to create a baby, but it really is. But see, Chance isn't here. I think if Chance was here, it might be a little easier to take. I guess okay. So everybody's coming together for them, but it's just her by herself.
The boundaries would be a lot more clear.
I agree.
There'd be very clear and definite. Yeah. Now everything's blurry.
I agree.
On everyone's part. Yep.
So they're saying, but I don't think it's gonna be Mariah. I think Mariah's gonna be okay. I think it's not gonna be her because it's not really her. I mean, it's I think she's fine being the surrogate. It's just all these. I think it's these other people are kind of like stirring it up. You know. So I'm telling you guys. I'm just telling you. Watch it. Stir it up. Get that pop. Stir it up.
I don't know about you, but when Tess started singing to her, I was like,
Tammy's singing to a wimp. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That was so beautiful.
Yeah,
it really was. I mean, I actually feel like Taraya actually is handling this fine. I thought they may be the ones who would go kind of like, everybody thought it would be them. It's not them. It's seemingly Tess is supporting this. Mariah's doing okay. And that moment now's the moment for the Taraya fans, obviously, for them to have a little moment. They're actually acknowledging there's a few moments in there. I know it's not enough for Taraya fans, I know that, but they're actually acknowledging and giving you some stuff. My
favorite moment from Mariah was, what's that smell? Oh God, it's my moisturizer.
Yeah, that was so good.
It's like, oh my God.
Because it's so real, right? When you're you're sensitive to smell. I mean, I've been with pregnant women. I have children. But some of these smells, I mean, you don't know what's going to bother you. You're very sensitive. You have no idea what's going to bother you. And any of us who've gone through something where we're sensitive to a smell, you're like, that's crazy. So that was hilarious. But it was very realistic. I thought it was very realistic. Tessa, Serenade Mariah. Yes, we all like that one. Moms are superheroes. Yes. We waited forever for Tessa to serenade Mariah. It didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint. It was cute. It was very cute. And Kate Fairbanks just has this beautiful voice. I mean, she's so uber talented, anyway. She's just so talented. So that was very nice. But I'm just telling you, folks, watch out. I guess we'll move right along. Jack and Sally. Lauren done told Sally all about her, just like, you need to give it up, girl. She just like, no, she didn't try to sugarcoat it or like, keep holding out or whatever. She's like, no, bitch. You need to let her go. And she did. She was just this is life. You had your chance, basically. I was like, God, Lauren, really? You didn't love or anything? I was like, dang. She was like, and when she said, I love him, Lauren's like, no, you don't, bitch. You just think you do. You just, in fact. So what do you guys think about this whole development? And I was laughing. I was like, dang, girl.
I thought it was so funny because you're right. She was just like, let it go, Elsa. Let it go. I told you guys that though. I don't know him that well, but he strikes me as the guy that's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this, right? Like, I'm not doing this type of thing because as soon, I knew he was gonna be upset with her.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if he would like actually break up, but I told y'all she should have been honest from the start.
You did say that, yes, you did. But you understand she was scared.
Oh, she's not scared to fake her own death.
I knew that was something else. That beside the point.
To make her own dying, I should say.
She's trying to keep her man. But I mean, it's hard to, especially because she left town to start anew. So Tami, was it anybody's business in the first place about her past? Is it anybody's business?
Well, first of all, if I looked as good as Lauren did in that dress, I'd be playing Queen Bee pretty well too. Like, get over it. It's done. Take my advice. She looks like I can't even.
So I kept staring at Tracy Bregman going, because our friend
it's like, I can't. And it was unexpected because when she got it from the table, it was that little poplin style. I'm like, I can't stop it. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Okay, that's done.
Yes, she was.
I think my concern is for like a millisecond, I saw Sally's obsessiveness come out.
Oh, yes.
Lauren telling her it's over, get over it, you're done. There was that moment where Sally's like, oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And, she digs her claws in deeper when she feels like something's being taken from her or denied her. But then she started texting Jack, right? And then she deleted it. I'm like, okay, at least she's like, because I really do like them together. I like Jack and Sally.
I do.
I think Jack's really good for her. And I think she's good for him. So maybe she'll just kind of be more conscious of those impulses that she has and just
Maybe.
Yeah,
let
so
it
they'll
happen.
find a way. They'll find a way. Right. They'll find a way back to
Do you think
I
she's in
think
love with him, or do you think Lauren's right? She's just infatuated with him.
I don't know because they did spend a lot of time together as friends, and he's an older guy and giving a lot of attention. It could be a mixture of both.
Yeah, I was thinking like a crush, but maybe she's starting to fall for him type of thing. What do you think he feels though? He's really hard to read. I feel like.
He is. I think
He's got a lot on his plate right now.
He does, yeah, with the company. And it's always been, if you've watched the show for 1,000 years, Jack and the company have always been number one. That's always been he felt bad when he lost your bowl a long time ago to Victor. He's always trying to play for that. And so I think right now that's clouding a lot of stuff. But I think Jack was so enamored with her that his heart is kind of broken. The glasses were broken. So now he sees her as a different person than he thought, possibly. That's always hard. That's always hard.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. I think he really liked her. I think he likes her. I don't think he was in love with her. I think he likes her a lot. But now he's like, what do I do with this information?
And now it's like crap, because now everyone told me this was gonna happen, and now it happened, and now look, like if I don't break up with her, I look like
a chump.
Muck, like I look like the dumb fool.
Yeah, no, I know, right? So it's just like I think they can find their way back. It's a soap opera, so they can find their way back. But I think for now, that's to be tension, of course. And plus, he's busy trying to work this company thing. But I just thought Lauren was so hilarious. She was just like, absolutely. Everybody in the chat room said she did not sugarcoat nothing. She was throwing shade. It's just like, get over it, girl. Just like, you had your chance. Bye, move on. I'm like, dang, girl, like no chance for love or nothing. She was like, nah. So that was kind of funny. But she did. I agree with you. I was looking at Tracy Brickman. I was like, she just looks,
oh my god,
gorgeous. I mean, she just. I mean, I hate to say it's better than Sally a little bit. When she walked by, I was like, Lauren's holding it down. She is holding it down. We love our Courtney Host. We love her. But I'm saying Tracy Brickman was holding it down. So I give it to the old folks. Us old folks. I give it to them because she's showing people she's hot and sexy, and they do need more Michael Lauren. We see them together. Come on, they have chemistry crazy to her and Christian J. LeBlanc. You got to get them back. She's hotsy totsy. If you're not gonna put her with Jack in an affair,
I miss storylines with them.
Yes,
they're one of those iconic soap couples. So yeah, I miss that.
They could do comedy.
They used to be a thing.
They're married. No, sorry, not Jack. Sorry, Jack and Lauren always been friends. I don't mind them together. But I say Michael and Lauren, they're married, and they were completely. They do comedy, drama. They haven't
been on really since I've been watching, and that just like a few seconds to talk about Adam, basically.
Right. So I don't know what's going on there, but they have a kid together, Fenmore. She has Scotty. I mean, there's a whole family there. They're not even. I mean, he's Kevin's brother, Gloria's son. I mean, like there's a whole. He needs to be on the show. Let's say that. Also, meanwhile, traipsing around back and forth between hotel rooms and shit. We got Tara back in town. I was like, Kyle's like, okay, what are you doing? And then Summer's like, really, like, what are you doing? I had to laugh though. When homegirl, we were talking in a hotel room. We can't talk down here because Ashley will see us in a hotel room. Really, in a hotel room. I was like, something's gonna go down. And I mean, we're gonna go to a hotel room, and of course, Summer with her key comes on in. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm just paraphrasing. What the hell's going on here? Kind of thing. Tara's a wild card, isn't she? Because she's kind of like, are we believing her? that she just wants to settle all this, talk to Ashton, or is she stirring up stuff too?
I don't believe her. I don't believe that lady for 2 seconds. Because she keeps telling Kyle, leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you, right? And then she calls him Kyle.
Yes.
Like every 5 minutes. And then he comes down and there she is in town again. It's like she keeps saying leave me alone, but she's like stalking him. Jeez.
Yeah, she's like, Tami, what do you think about her? I mean, do you think this is all a ruse, or do you think that she's just playing with fire? What do you think?
I think she's got several balls she's trying to juggle. And Ashland's a dangerous dude.
Yeah.
And she's got her whole life is at stake.
And she's scared.
And she's terrified.
Yeah.
And I don't blame her. And it kind of bugged me that they threw in the heart attack angle, because I didn't want anything to weaken Ashland.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, I love that strong alpha, toe to toe with Victor. And now he has a heart attack. Like, that's dumb, but it's perfect for Victor. And so I get it story wise, but it was interesting to your point, Amanda, when Tara toward the end said to Kyle, regarding Jabot, I think I can help you. What do you mean? Just trust me. I'll call you. I think I can help you with that situation. And then she left to go to the hospital.
Yes.
I was like,
I like your point, Tami. As I will piggyback off of that, the scenes between Ashton and Jack were the bomb. Again,
oh, good.
It was cat and mouse. There's two guys, similar age probably, been in business for a long time. And Jack was just like sitting there like, okay, like he's like, I've dealt with people worse than you, I'm sure. He's like sitting there like, So what do you mean by that? And blah, blah, well, I'm gonna tell you, I told you the apple wasn't far from the tree. And what do you mean by that? And so not what you're coming, it's what your son did. Well, what did my son do? Like, I love it. They were just like, there was no screaming, there was no hollering. It was just like tit for tat. It was like,
and I love when Jack said to him, look, let's not waste each other's time.
Okay.
There's rumors going on around, about Jabot. Want to tell me where they're coming from? I don't know what you're talking about. I wish you all the best. But like with Victor, I haven't seen the side of Jack in a really long time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, really, Ashland? Okay, because now everyone's claws are, they're not quite as sharp, but they're getting honed. Jack is filing his claws, and Newman, Victor's filing his, and they're ready to go. So I love it. Yeah, I love those scenes.
It would be fun to see Jack and Victor team up against him.
Oh, wow.
That'd be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Your enemy is your friend, that kind of thing. It's very keep your enemy. I can see that'd be very interesting if they both said it probably won't happen, but I would say it'd be interesting if they did.
It would be funny though.
It would be funny.
They fight the whole time.
I'd be glued to TV the whole time. But I love when Asher said, your reputation as a ladies' man. I thought that was so trying to get to Jack's past. I love that. I love when they bring in past stuff. And that's the allusive. So anybody watched Wynard could go back to his past and see all the women he's had in his life and that whole thing. Ashton was so high and mighty as he was saying that. I thought that's kind of funny that your past never really leaves you, right? It never escapes you if it's out there in the public.
Yeah.
Someone could bring it back up to you. I thought that was really interesting. And also, I want to mention Tara Summer, because that whole thing is Tara Summer had their blowouts or whatever, but they're actually on the same side, right? Do you agree with that? Because Tara's like, we're on the same side. I know you don't trust her, but I'm just wondering, are they the same side, ladies? This whole thing, it's all about against Ashland, right?
I don't know, because I don't know if you can trust her. For all we know, she's going right and telling Ashland what's going on. Like, we don't know. I doubt it, because she seems abused type, right. But you never know.
That's true.
I think Summer and I think the common ground that they have is they're trying to diffuse Ashland.
Yeah. They
want to diffuse him because everyone's worlds are going to blow up if something happens. So I think they have that in common.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Summer when she was trying to convince Kyle to make their engagement public. And he's like, I want everyone to know as well. But and his whole thing of my son, Harrison, my son. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah. I was like, what is his problem now?
Yeah.
What is his problem now? Okay. First of all, you don't know for positive that's your son, right? Or did they DNA? Did they do DNA? I don't remember.
That's a
now.
good point.
And then on top of it, it's like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it, James. I don't like it. Okay. Because I
don't like it, kids.
Timestamp. Amanda does not like it.
I mean, Amanda does not like it. Got it.
Going in a bad direction. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna go bad. But you're right. Now this heart attack thing, I wonder what that means though. It's kind of weird. It's like, does he come back stronger, or is he weakened from? It's like this is the wrong time to have a heart attack though. It's like kind of like,
right?
I'm like, and don't ask me to pronounce the name of that company. I tried writing this shit down. I can't pronounce the fucking shit of the name of the company. Why this name the company is like Xerxes or Exercia or whatever? I don't know. I'm sorry, kids. Don't ask me to spell it. Don't be trying to write it. I don't know what I'm like. Can we just give it a different? Why can't we just call it like fucking Bibs or something? I don't know. Why can't we say like Oracle or something? I don't know. That's a real company name. Never mind. But you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's just this name is driving me nuts in this company. They're all trying to, I'm like. Ugh.
I love the convo between Nikki and Victoria when Nikki told Victoria about, well, Ashlyn was at the ranch. Okay, here's what happened, the heart attack. And she's like, oh my God, he sees that as an opportunity to like cut me out and to undermine me. And so Victoria's like, I'm going to go confront him. And so they have that moment of confrontation, and then Billy slithers in. And then Victoria's parting words were,
oh, yes, I was going to get there. Yes.
We're done. And Victor's, what are you talking about? And
so, no more visits.
No more visits.
Like,
coming to you for advice, or we're done. It's my company. I'm going to run it. Goodbye. And she leaves. And I think don't you think Victor had a moment of,
yeah.
To me, it was a mixture of, whenever his kids stand up to him, it's always like a mixture of, I'm kind of proud of you because you did it. Go girl. That's me in there. That's Victor in there.
Right.
But then he's like, no, bitch, I'm Victor Newman. It was like a mixture to me of that look. It was kind of like, that's kind of funny. that, but me? You talking about me? I'm Victor Newman. Because she literally said, no more dropping in. I was like, dang, girl. She broke it down. This is what you're not going to do. And you don't tell Victor Newman what he's not going to do. Because Victor did drop in when he felt like him. I remember that time he was sitting at a desk. He just dropped it. It's like, you're not here anymore. He was sitting at the desk like, yeah, girl, I'm talking. She's the CEO. And he got up when he damn well pleased. He didn't get up right away. Mm-hmm. But I was gonna say, that's what I was like, she got to the door and she was like, okay, girl. But she broke it down. She was like, no dropping by, no pop-ins. I think I was thinking Seinfeld. No pop-ins. that stuff. It was like, you can't just like give me advice. I'm not coming to you anymore. We are through. And he was like, okay. And that's not gonna be over. Hello. Not gonna be over. No, come on. You ain't gonna listen to her, please. But he told Nikki too, he's like, this conversation is done.
Yeah, like, he does tell, like, sometimes he talks to her a little crazy. I'd be like, you better rewind, buddy. Talking to me like that.
He's like, and this conversation's over. And he walked out.
With his glass of scotch.
He sure did. That's right, girl. Be like that. And she was just like, again, she's like, Newman. I am Nicole Newman. That was her look. That was it. Like George Blackman. I wouldn't mess with Victor Newman. I'm scared of him too. I wouldn't mess with him. I wouldn't mess with Eric Braden. Shit, I wouldn't mess with him either.
Well, Nikki knows how to handle him.
She does.
She's navigated these waters. She's like a pro. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, she's a pro. Like, I'm not worried about her at all.
No, she's fine. And one of the last things we got to bring up, so this storyline is getting a little tiresome for me.
Elena?
That one too.
Oh, okay.
That one
we don't even have to talk about that anymore.
Okay, good. Okay, go good. Okay, good. We're gonna skip that one. Like,
no, not keep it moving, Tami. Keep it moving.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. So, folks, you know about that storyline, of course. I'm talking about the Ray Sharon storyline because now Ray's about moving out. So it's starting to get my nerves now. They got this big, spectacular wedding, but now 3-4 months later, I might just move out. And Lola's like, what? Like, well, okay, I'll support you. You can live with me or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But and he's talking shit. He's so pissed. He's
Pissed.
so
Talk about pissed when they're at the house and Sharon says to him, Ray, can we talk? And can you just listen to me? I mean, really listen. I'm like, shut up. Talk about, you don't know how to listen. You haven't been listening to Ray forever. So just shut up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Where's my bell? Where's the bell? You get the bell for that one. Yes.
How dare you?
I know.
Speak to Ray like that.
I mean, they totally agree. I know Ray's a nice guy. He hasn't done anything wrong, and he's trying to figure out who poisoned him. He's trying to do all this stuff, and you're sitting there worried about Adam. I'm like,
and it was hysterical when she got the phone call.
Oh yes.
And she's on the phone, and she's looking at Ray, and she's on the phone. Adam, give me the phone. I was cracking up.
Yes.
I'm coming for you. You get up for me. I'm coming for you.
I know. It's just like, okay, now I'm kind of like, Victor got the company because he wants to give it to Adam for his future. I understand that angle.
Victor has the company because he has it in for Billy. That has nothing to do with Adam.
Oh, there's that too, girl.
Oh, maybe there's something.
This thing with, there's something in there.
I think his hate for Billy is more than, maybe it's equal to his guilt and wanting to prove, it's equal.
He also said that he was trying to keep Adam busy and away from Sharon.
Yes.
So he thought this would be a great opportunity to keep him busy.
Ding dangle, ding ding ding, sparkly.
So mix. So it's kind of like, I think we all can agree it's kind of a mixture of everything. Stick it to Billy, keep Adam busy. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that could work out for Victor on some level, right? It has to work. It all roads lead to Victor. It has to work out for him. That's clearly. But I'm saying with the Sharon thing, it's like the writers are trying to make us feel like Sharon and Adam. I guess are they endgame? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. And Faith. So I like new Faith. I like her so far. She's fine with me. I'm keeping it open. As Tony would say on audition days, fan with open arms to see what she does. And they're deciding, they wrapped it because she admitted what she had done.
Yep.
So how do you guys feel about they kind of wrapped up partially this part of the storyline? I'm sure it's not done, but what do you guys think?
It was nice little bow.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. She's back at school, so we'll see what happens there.
You know what? I think Moses is going to help her. I think Moses is going to help her because she has issues. Okay. Like their money and all there's, crap that's going on. They like, you think that don't affect your kid? Like, hello, you're all fighting each other. And they're like, I don't know why she acts out. I don't know. Her sister died too, right?
Right.
Like, what is wrong with you people? Yeah. I don't know what her problem is. You?
Exactly. I always say that. I go,
all of you?
All of you. Grandparents, great-grandparents, aunts and uncles, all these 10 marriages. Everybody, I mean, hello. Her sister on one side is Summer. Her sister on the other side is Mariah. Her brother is Noah, who's haunting. There's a lot just going from that alone. There's a lot just right there. She's a Newman. There's all this stuff going on there too. And she comes from Sharon. So there's a lot. So I think we're not done. But I think the Moses thing, you're right. That's gonna really play into it. And Lily's like, I haven't seen Moses yet. Why haven't you, bitch? Just go out to the house and see. Like, what do you you can go see? You can't go see your brother. I mean, like it's like he's right. I mean, he's in town. Go see him. Go. Why are you dressing in glittery ball dresses? Go over and say hi to your brother.
Yeah.
I mean, if my brother came to town, I'll go see him. I mean, somebody go see him. I'm like, hello.
She's
Nate
too
saw him
busy.
at the doctor.
She's too busy babysitting Billy.
That's true. That's true too, right? That is true. Yes. Mm-hmm. But I think so. Yeah, I'm curious to see how they do much more with this storyline. I think she's just beginning. This is she's a legacy character. She's coming of age. I think we have some more stories to come with that. And I think you're right. I think Moses is going to be part of that story.
Really quick, is Amani the sister?
Yes.
That line about Amani, was it a phone call or a text?
It was a text.
She sent saying, "This is not going to end well for you."
Well, see,
that kind of freaked.
It can't. It's going to be a mess. We
me out a little bit.
A few weeks ago, we said this. Her coming into this family dynamic suddenly.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen. Clearly.
Yeah. When he invites her over, like, why don't you come over to the house this weekend and meet your whole family? She was just a little too vulnerable, and like, I would love that. I'd really like that. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I know.
This isn't good. The minute you show your vulnerability like that.
Remember, political family of standing, of stature, they know how to manipulate. And Amanda's a lawyer, so it may be her digging out of it. It may be her getting in too far and then having to dig back out. Maybe Devon helping. I mean, who knows, right? Yes, he knows what it's like also. So it's gonna be very. It's not what it seems. I think it's not what it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I love that line where Amanda said, "This is the law. This is my world. This is my arena." Because she was so strong, like, I got this. But when he starts bringing in the personal stuff, that's not her world and arena. And so I'm scared.
Yeah.
I know. I'm worried for her too.
Yeah. But it was a good scene. I love that scene.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll end it, actually. It goes by so fast. Like, literally, it's almost 11 o'clock. I can't believe it by so fast. We love YNR. I'm glad we're all watching it. We'll see what happens. It continues. I know it's choppy for a lot of folks because we had the Derek Chauvin trial, which of course ended with the guilty verdict. I'm very happy about that. But that was kind of choppy. I had to watch it online. I had to figure out where it was. I think my DVR only had 2 episodes that they actually recorded. So I think this week should be good. I think this week should be back to normal. Should be fine. Should be good. But
yeah, please.
It's like tough watching. I like to fast forward through commercials and stuff. So
it's so hard. I hate when I have to deal with commercials. It's like, oh my God, it's like pulling teeth. I hate it.
I know. Sorry, CBS.com. I don't like it. I don't know what's going on there.
That's why we're complaining about commercials. I hate commercials. You know what? I paid the extra $5 so I don't have to watch any commercials. And one popped on the other day, and I was like, what? I want my money back.
Yeah.
I want $1 back. I want $1 back to make that commercial.
That's just bad.
I want $1 back to that commercial.
I know, right?
But everybody, thank you for joining us so early in the day. Have a great rest of your day. Join us, of course, later if you like any of our other shows. Amanda Russ, where can they find you in your podcast?
You can find me on all the socials at The Bold and Beautiful Podcast. And I usually put out one every couple of weeks.
And Tami.Govea, where can I find you?
So Insta, Tami.Govea, and on Twitter and Facebook, Tami Govea. Follow, like, comment.
Yes, and if you're a lover of old Hollywood, she has a podcast on JLJ.
Yes.
Media, classic. So you guys might love that. So go ahead and check that out on JLJ Media and Like a Classic on all social media platforms. And she's also in Claws the series, which is out now. We have episodes coming out, 2 more coming out next month, and 3 in June. So they'll be coming. They're out. And we have a new episode coming out on Friday. So check that out. You can follow me. We're all James Lott Jr. Soul at James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms, and yes, on TikTok with that famous video. Everybody will see you.
Where's the bread? Where's the bread?
Bread.